Hashtag FISHFAM Mom here. How are y'all doing today? Hi. Hashtag FISHFAM Mom here. Susan for SLC Aquatics. I hope you're having a great Friday and I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Wednesdays kind of like are our hobbyist water change Wednesdays, tank Thursdays, fry Fridays. But if you don't get your water changes done, water change Wednesday passes by, tank Thursday passes by, and then Friday comes. So today has been Friday, water change Friday. Yep. And when you get multi-tank addiction and you don't have an automatic water change system, sometimes the work gets a little tedious, a little heavy. So do small water changes in all your tanks if you have to do it all in one day. If not, split it up a couple days, Like I have 2 fish rooms, so one day I might do one fish room and the next day I might do another fish room. So I do have some busy activities for Saturday, but I might be able to get to my small fish room, which is my office fish room, tomorrow. Or I may be able to do a little bit more tonight. So depends on my schedule, how busy I get. But I wanted to let you know that the hashtag FISHFAM community here on YouTube are here for you. Never feel alone. Never feel like you're out there all by yourself. If you have problems going on in your fish room, reach out to some of us, those that you feel confident in reaching out to. If you don't know who to reach out to, join some of our live streams and find out who you feel most confident reaching out to. We do have several groups on Facebook that you can participate in, and we all have zero tolerance for name calling, bashing, belittling, and just being overcritical with one another. If you ask for some advice, you're going to get some advice. But remember, don't get overwhelmed in the hobby. Start with a few tanks. You might want to start with just one tank, but make sure it's large enough to house the fish that you're thinking about keeping. A good average tank size is 20 gallons. Up, thumbs up all the way. Choose your substrate. Gravel, sand, but study and research. What kind of plants do you want to put in there? If you have root feeding plants and you have a sand substrate, think about getting some root tabs that will help nourish those plants. If you have water column plants, use some liquid ferts to put in the water column. Read your directions, follow the suggestions, and don't over-fert your aquariums. Sometimes the added nitrates and phosphates and other chemicals that are in the fertilizer can be too much for your fish. Sometimes you want to dose your aquarium with ferts and then do a small water change, 10, 15, 20% water change. And that'll balance out the added nutrients that comes with the fertilizers. I found out the hard way. You lose some fish. Sometimes if your nitrates are already high and you add nitrates, sometimes that causes an acidic situation to arise in your aquarium. And if you have fish that are raised and used to hard water or a higher pH, sometimes that can cause problems. And it looks like my camera stand is leaning to the side because we all are at different stages in the hobby. We all do things a little differently. The rules that are out there are basically guidelines. So I hope that you understand that when you get frustrated, one person saying this, one person saying that, when you get information, look at your situation, Look at the guidelines. Look at the success rate. Look what's easy for you. Because in keeping fish in this hobby, you don't want it complicating. You don't want it a heavy task and a heavy burden. You want to have fun with what you're doing. That's the beauty of keeping fish and being a part of the community. We want to encourage you to shake off the frustrations. Shake off the sadness. Take time to grieve if you have to grieve. Then within a couple days, couple weeks, pick back up, get back in there, try something a little different, do a really good cleaning, add some nice fresh plants, and pick yourself up with just a few new fish. Don't overwhelm the bio load in your tank once you set it back up. The problem that I've been having is if you're medicating a tank, you need to do a large volume water change in between treatments or after treatments. And don't forget, add carbon to your filtration system to help remove the excess meds out of your water. I forget that all the time. That's why I made such a big point about it. Well, I want to thank you for suffering through that with me. And I want to let you know that we are here for you, the hashtag FISHFAM community. There are several groups on Facebook that you can participate in. So I want to let you know that you're not alone and we're here for you. So until next time, I love you. Hashtag FISHFAM Mom. Susan for SLC Aquatics.